Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Happily Exhausted Mama. I am Shayoni. I am a first-time mom to a 9-month-old baby boy. Today I am going to be doing a video on how to assemble your Lovelap manual pump and how to assemble your Lovelap electric pump. I already have made a full review of these two products. I will put the link up there and you can check it out. Thank you for sharing that video with so much love, and thank you to a valuable follower who said that please make this video. That was a great idea and I'm going to jump right in. So the first pump that I will be assembling is the Lovelap manual breast pump. It has quite a few parts, so it can get a little confusing. When I also got the pump first, I was like, oh my god, there's so many parts, how do I assemble? But once you start using the pump and you keep assembling it, taking out, you find the process becoming really smooth over time. And the parts need to be carefully handled and managed and sterilized for you to have optimum use of this pump. Now the first part that is there for the manual pump is this one. This is the basic pump unit. There is a small valve that goes inside here. It's a tiny valve. It's a duckbill valve, so you have to be very careful about this. Make sure you're not pulling on these sides. You always pull it from the side, so you put it in carefully, and when you take it out also be very careful how you are taking it out. Apply as little pressure as possible. If this comes loose, your entire suction will not work. Lovelap also provides one extra of this valve inside the box, so that's really good. So once that goes in, put in the smallest part first. The second part that goes in is the silicone massage cushion. So that goes here. Make sure you have very clean hands when you're assembling the pump after you have sterilized it and dried it completely, so that there are no germs or bacteria that go inside the pump. So you push that in, make sure there are no air bubbles inside. Push it in a little more if you feel there have been or there is some air bubbles inside. The next one is this part, and you put it right in. Now this comes along with the handle. So one little thing, either you can put the handle inside first you put the handle inside and then you push this inside the top here, or you push this inside first and then you adjust the handle. That's up to you. The way I used to do it is push this one in first, make sure this was in place. So this takes a little bit of time and practice. You push this in, now it's there, and then you adjust the handle in. Now when you're adjusting the handle in, one point is that the higher ups, there are grooves. There are 3 grooves here, actually 2 and 1 below. So the higher up you put it, the lower your suction will be. The more inside you place it, the higher the suction will be. So if you want a high suction, then you push it right inside under the last groove, and there is again an opening here, and you push it in like this. Make sure that this part is put in first, then you push it in here and the suction is in place. After this, you will put on the lid. The lid has the larger indentation is for the handle. So you push it in, it's in place, and your pump is ready. All you need to do is then adjust the bottle here. This is the Lovelap bottle which came along with the pump. You can also use the Philips Avon bottles like I used to do. The Lovelap bottle or the Philips bottle has these markings on it, so you can see how much milk you have pumped out. So with that, this is done. You are ready to go. You adjust it on your breast and you can start pumping. Make sure it's positioned properly, it's suctioned properly, because if the suction is missing, then no pumping will happen. When you are going to sterilize it, you take out these parts one by one. You sterilize all these parts apart from the white ones here. So the white ones, boil them and wash them nice, like don't boil them, rinse them in really hot water. You can use mild liquid like liquid detergent for baby's accessories to clean these parts, and then you wash it. Do not sterilize. You don't need to boil them, they may get spoiled. If you boil these parts, the other parts are completely sterilizable. Okay, so this is done. And the next one, which is the electric pump. Now coming to the electric pump has this very interesting electrical unit. I will explain this first. So this unit has a display. You can see the level of pumping, the intensity of pumping, and the modes. There are 3 modes. One is the massage mode, the other one is like the softer mode, which from where you can pump, you can start pumping in that mode itself. It is slightly less powerful mode, and then you have the deep suction mode, the deep suction mode, which is here, if you can see the deep suction mode, and you can change the levels with this. So this is level 6, so you can keep changing the levels, increasing the levels according to your comfort. So that will take a few days for you to get adjusted to. The next one is this tube. This tube doesn't need to be sterilized. Please don't put this in boiling water. This one part goes inside this, the other part goes inside. I just take out the parts of the on top of the cap of the electric pump. If you have your electric pump in front of you, you will see there is a cap. It goes up here. I will stop this electrical unit. So this is done. The other parts, again, it has a smaller pumping unit than the manual pump. I'm sorry for the lighting. I shoot natural lights, therefore you will see the light fluctuating in my videos. I'm really sorry about that. And the pumping unit looks more or less similar, just a slightly smaller size. It has a similar washer silicone thing on top. You put this in. No adjustment is required because this is a manual pump. The cap goes right in. Make sure this part faces the handle, or where you can put the handle. This can be converted into a manual pump as well. This also has a silicone massage cushion similar to the one on the manual pump, and you put it in. Yes, that's done. And again, a similar valve is here. This looks slightly different from the manual pump, and you push it inside like this. Make sure it's completely fit, and it's done. The electric pump actually has less parts than the manual pump. Also, the electric pump, as far as the pump unit goes, this is completely sterilizable, so all these parts can be sterilized, and it also has a dust cap. The manual pump also has a dust cap. I've sadly misplaced the dust cap. I'm not able to find it, but that also has a part like this. Now coming to, again, as I said, you can take out all these parts, sterilize them. Don't sterilize the dust caps. Wash it in hot water, but do not sterilize them. And for this tube like thing, you can wipe it with soap water. Like, don't make it very watery, but with like a clean cloth or a damp cloth, you can wipe it to keep it clean. You don't want it to get dirty. And the electric pump, obviously no sort of water should touch it. You can just wipe it with a soft towel or something if you feel it's become dirty. The electric pump has with it an electric charger like this. It's a type B charger, and the charging unit is on its left. So you put the charger in, you plug it in, it will start charging. Once it's the charge is full, you can take it out, you can sit comfortably anywhere and start pumping. So I hope the assembly video was clear. If you have any other doubts, please feel free to put it in the comments below. Thank you, Prerna, once again for suggesting this video, and I will see you soon again. Bye.